And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of when he met the shield lady Matilda said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink alarmy. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and leave."
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Matilda charged it full of steel.
All right then.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. We should head on inside.
I'm so tired. They're dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip. After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us. He died a few days later. I've tried to make do since then, but it's been hard. Real hard.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hi there.
No. If we must fight, we will. You will lead us to victory, as you always have.
With you by my side. Is that right, Horik?
Of course. I would have it no other way.
So much for old soldiers settling down to a life of luxury, eh?
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter. The mortar and pestle has cures for every illness, from ataxia to whitbane. My husband. We used to go out into the wilds and collect ingredients together. He used to call me his pretty juniper. It's quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. Frost took the old fool a few seasons back while he was looking for the ring of pure mixtures. I found the ring's resting place after he died, but I'm far too old to go exploring some cave now. Well, aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give you some alchemy training in exchange for the ring if you bring it to me. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? If you find that ring, bring it here. Frost took...
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum. Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belonged to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago. That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Never mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my mind. I have a collection of artifacts from the group that toppled an empire. Their importance to history cannot be forgotten. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye made from sacrificial blood. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate, a key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business? It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill. They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum. Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis. A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding the fragments.
Looking to hire a boat? Where you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable. I can take you.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
Go back to Morrowind, dark elf maggots. You're not welcome here. Hello, friend.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. You won't find better prices in all of Eastmarch. I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
How splendid. Another Nord. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
It is good to see you again, my friend.
Let's hear it.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
If you're looking
Got some
for a
fresh
chap,
baked bread
come
and
to the
good
right
cheese if you're
place.
after a bite to eat. Let's sate that appetite, Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
A few
I'll show you.
drinks, a few laughs,
This way.
and a contest. What could be better?
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Captain, have you heard these stories of dragons?
Elder, you know better than to believe every idiot traveler that wanders through.
But they're saying that one of them freed Ulfric. That he's in league with them.
Think about how ridiculous that sounds. Come now. Another quiet day. I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught, like any skill?
Hi there. Not much, but I hope you like them. Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you taken care of that little problem? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Well, you've come to the right place. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Until later, then.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices. Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong. Grey Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drug control. It's been too long since we've had a good bandit here.
The Lords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back. Another day, another septim. By the hist, if I don't get something soon, I don't know how I'll get through the week. Thank you so much. Here, let me show you a thing or two about not attracting attention to yourself. Stay safe.
Adelaisa, I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't good enough, Orthus. There's a lot of gold at stake here, and sniveling isn't gonna get it back.
I've got a top man on the job right now. He should be returning any moment.
This must be him, then.
She's probably the
Finally,
one you ought to talk to.
someone around here that can get things done. Since we're short on soldiers, you'll be coming with us too. No arguments. Anything else you want to say? Halden? I've heard of the man, but never guessed he'd join up with some pirates. This could be even more dangerous than I thought. Head to the ships. We'll plan the assault on the way. Need something?
Give those pirates what for. We used to think the pirates had an army of battle mages at their side. As it turns out, it was just one, Halden. I've since learned more about him. The most dangerous sort of man. Quick to anger, but patient in exacting vengeance. He also has a fearsome control of destruction magic. I wish you the best of luck. All right then.
You're the one who's coming to Japheth's Folly with us, right? You ready to go? All aboard. Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time. What could it mean? I find your wolfish grin unsettling. I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Yes? Well, here we are, we think. Hard to say. The weather's taken a bit of a turn here. Halden's been known to obscure his hideaways with magic. If we take care of him, the way should be clear to properly assault the island. You've shown yourself useful so far. All these lunks are too afraid of Halden to head in before the fog's cleared. So, if you're willing to perform one more service for the company, we could put this matter behind us for good. Take out Halden, and we'll handle the rest.
Lucky hit. Victory!
Someone there? Did you hear something? Retire someday. Get myself an island. Do your worst. You'll be so much easier to rob when you... Someone there? So much easier to roam. Someone there?
Nothing!
Now ain't this is nice. No more.
I fought worse than you. Victory is yours. I oh! This ends now! Skin you alive!
There you are. Impressive work. We started the attack once you made the fog scamper away like that. Hope you didn't catch any of the fire. We can head back whenever you're set. There's celebrating to be done. Are you ready to go? All aboard! Need something? Yes?
We're so grateful for your help. I can't express how much easier you've made my job. Maybe Adeliza will finally ease up, but I expect she won't. Ah yes, your pay. The company thanks you for your services. Should we ever be able to help you, stop by. I can't thank you enough for what you did.